I always just assumed that the way I am is the way I will be. Where Wayfinder helped me in realizing I can grow as a person and be better.
So Norman, Oklahoma is a small city of about 128,000 people.
It's kind of the Oklahoma way to support our community and support each other.
Be respectful and have manners.
Different views are appreciated, different views are heard.
This community is one where we do look up and say hi to each other. We care about each other. We want to invest in each other.
The parents care and are really involved. Norman has a great sense of community.
And we work hard to make it so it doesn't just happen that way by accident.
We have Wayfinder at both of our high schools as well as our alternative education sites.
Wayfinder is a curriculum that assists our staff with aligning a student's education and their academic education with their personal skills in order to have the most success when they leave high school.
Wayfinder is a lesson library. It's a data collecting mechanism that can just help support our students where they really need it.
Wayfinder is most utilized in our advisor class, but I actually love that it can be used in any class just as a starting point or a transition between activities.
Another aspect of Wayfinder that has been really helpful are the waypoints, where students actually do have to think, on a weekly basis, where they're at in terms of empathy, collaboration, compassion, those things. So then I can easily pull that data and then build activities and lessons based on what they maybe need a little bit more that week versus maybe the next week.
So using Wayfinder helps us to have these conversations with students, listen to them, and help give them the tools that they need.
There's a great need to make sure that the up-and-coming generation of students have the tools, have the resources, have the skills to be the best version, the best employee, the best parent, the best friend, the best coworker.
We want to connect them to what's going to happen later in life and what do you want to become, and you can do those things.
And you need these kinds of skills. And I think Wayfinder definitely prepares you with that kind of stuff.
Knowing how I can be better to myself and to others, I feel like that will really help prepare me for the future.
As life goes on, it's more and more necessary that you're gonna have to talk to people.
It helped me in getting out of the fixed mindset, because I believe for the longest that if I can't immediately solve this math equation, then I'm just gonna be struggling with a C in the class until the end of the semester. But Wayfinder last year, it helped me in realizing that just because something is one way doesn't mean it's always going to be that way.
When you think about post-secondary skills like adaptability and collaboration, kids aren't going to be successful after high school if they're not able to work with others, adapt to changes and things like that. That fits well with our strategic plans, focus on post-secondary success and college and career readiness, because it does focus on those 21st century workforce ready skills.
There's no way that we can expect a kid to focus on a math lesson or a science lesson or an English paper when they have no purpose or no goal for why they're being there, or when they have no agency and feel like they're just floating through and have to make no decisions in their life.
With Wayfinder, it did become so much easier to really be intentional about helping our students with these various things that they're going to need in their life, these soft skills, but also just like thinking about the future. I think it's very important that students understand where their passions and that purpose that they have in life can really fit into what they're doing in school and how they can learn and grow to better meet that purpose later on in life.
Wayfinder helped me realize that there are good things in this world, good people, good times, just good feelings in this world, and that just because I am having a negative time at one point doesn't mean that it'll last forever, and that I'm not always going to be sitting in it, because the sun rises again.